Folks, if you're tired of losing your money in stock market and want to make some serious money, don't miss this opportunity, because in this video, we're diving into 3 fascinating companies that many investors believe could be sitting right on that edge. These aren't random penny stocks or overhyped meme plays. These are real businesses with solid fundamentals, major institutional backing, and missions that align with some of the most important trends shaping the future of technology and energy. So if you're serious about understanding where the next big opportunities could come from in the stock market, make sure to stick around until the end of this video. And remember, subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay tuned to this channel, because we're constantly bringing you insights on the most promising, game-changing companies in the market today. Let's get into it. The first company on our list is Rigetti Computing, ticker symbol RGTI. Current stock price, $41.71. Rigetti Computing isn't your typical tech company. It's not building another app or chasing social media trends. Instead, Rigetti is building the kind of computers that could one day reshape science, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and even medicine. They're creating quantum computers, machines that operate not on bits like the computers we use today, but on qubits, which can exist in multiple states at once. In essence, they can process complex information at speeds that would take today's fastest supercomputers thousands of years to match. Financially, Rigetti remains an early-stage growth company. In its second quarter of 2025, Rigetti reported total revenues of $1.8 million, representing a modest but steady stream from research contracts and its QCS services. Operating expenses were $20.4 million, reflecting the heavy investment required to build and scale cutting-edge technology. That led to an operating loss of $19.9 million and a net loss of $39.7 million, which included $22.8 million in non-cash losses tied to changes in derivative warrant and earn-out liabilities, essentially accounting adjustments that don't affect day-to-day cash flow. But here's the key number. As of June 30th, 2025, Rigetti had over $571 million in cash equivalents, and short-term investments. That's a huge war chest for a company of its size and stage. It means Rigetti has the runway to keep building, testing, and improving its quantum processors without the constant threat of running out of capital. And that's what makes it fascinating from a long-term perspective. Quantum computing isn't just another tech buzzword. It's a frontier that major players like IBM, Google, and Microsoft are also investing billions in. But Rigetti, with its vertically integrated approach and its growing list of research and government partnerships. Next on our list, we move from the world of computation to the world of energy, a resource that powers everything we do, and one that's about to undergo its own massive transformation. Let's talk about Lithium Americas Corp., ticker symbol LAC. Current stock price, $8.45. While Rigetti is shaping the digital future, Lithium Americas is working on something equally vital: the electrified future. The company is developing the Thacker Pass project in Humboldt County, Northern Nevada, a site that holds the largest known measured lithium resource and reserve in the entire world. Financially, the company's position is strong. As of June 30th, 2025, Lithium Americas held $509 million in cash and restricted cash. That's a substantial cushion as it continues to develop the Thacker Pass project toward full production. But what really stands out is the level of institutional and strategic support behind it. On April 1st, 2025, the company closed a major $220 million investment from Orion Resource Partners to fund Phase 1 of Thacker Pass. At the same time, its partnership with General Motors, one of the biggest automakers in the world, has already resulted in nearly $292 million in combined contributions to their joint venture. And that's just the beginning. Lithium Americas has also secured a massive $2.26 billion loan commitment from the U.S. Department of Energy, expected to begin funding in the second half of 2025. That's a game changer. It underscores the U.S. government's confidence in the project and its strategic importance to America's domestic energy supply chain. On top of that, General Motors has provided a $195 million letter of credit to support reserve requirements for the DOE loan, effectively reinforcing the project's financial foundation. And to maintain additional flexibility, Lithium Americas launched an at-the-market equity program, raising over $63 million combined before and after the second quarter of 2025. These are not the moves of a small speculative miner. They're the moves of a company building a multi-decade foundation for growth in one of the most essential industries of the future. Beyond the financials, Lithium Americas continues to emphasize its sustainability commitment. In July 2025, the company released its Driving Partnerships to Create Value ESG report, detailing progress across environmental and social initiatives. This transparency and accountability are crucial as the world increasingly demands cleaner and more ethical resource production. Last on our list is HCM2 Acquisition Corp., ticker symbol HOND. Current stock price, $17.87. HCM2 Acquisition Corp. is what's known as a SPAC, or Special Purpose Acquisition Company. In simpler terms, it's a blank check company, one that raises money from investors with the intent to find and merge with a promising private business, effectively taking that company public. For the second quarter of 2025, HCM2 reported net income of about $601,000, compared to a small net loss in the same period a year earlier. For the first 6 months of 2025, total net income was approximately $1.29 million. That income comes primarily from interest earned on the trust funds that hold the capital raised from investors. It's a good sign that the company is managing its assets efficiently while awaiting the right opportunity. But the real potential of a SPAC like HCM2 lies in what comes next, the business combination. Once a SPAC identifies a strong private company and completes a merger, the resulting public entity can immediately enter the market with significant growth potential and capital backing. Depending on the target industry, these mergers can lead to substantial market enthusiasm. So while HCM2 doesn't have a commercial business yet, its next move could completely redefine its trajectory. Investors often watch SPACs like this one closely, waiting for merger announcements, which can dramatically affect share prices. The advantage for early investors is that SPACs offer built-in downside protection. If no deal occurs by a certain deadline, the funds in the trust are typically returned to shareholders. In that sense, it's a unique blend of safety and speculative potential. HCM2's management team, its ability to maintain profitability during the waiting phase, and its current stock price all position it as a SPAC worth watching, particularly if it announces a merger in one of the fast-growing sectors like renewable energy or advanced manufacturing. Each of these three companies, Rigetti Computing, Lithium Americas, and HCM2 Acquisition Corp., represent different corners of the market, but they share one common thread. They're all tied to the future. Whether it's the future of computation, the future of energy, or the future of new market opportunities through mergers and acquisitions, these companies are shaping what's next. Well, that concludes our list of 3 stocks that could have massive upside potential in the coming years. Each one represents a different kind of opportunity: technological innovation, energy transformation, and financial flexibility. Whether you're fascinated by quantum computing, the electric vehicle revolution, or the dynamics of the SPAC market, these are stories worth following closely. If you found this analysis insightful and you want to stay ahead of the curve on future investment trends, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our updates on the hottest companies in the market. We're here to keep you informed, help you understand the stories behind the tickers, and give you the knowledge to make smarter decisions in a rapidly changing world. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, stay informed, and keep your eyes on the future, because that's where the biggest opportunities are waiting.